Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to a new video. My name is Evelyn Barta, and today's message is from the Galactic Federation of Light. Those of you that are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Those of you that have been already here, welcome back. I connected to the Galactic Federation yesterday, and the reason why I did it was because I wanted to ask them about how can we create a desired reality for ourselves, because people are losing patience now. And I can see that in many people, in spiritual communities as well, that they keep saying that, oh, the Galactic Federation has been saying that things are shifting for at least 10 years, but nothing is happening. And this new Earth phenomena is just a BS, and things are just going down the hill. Nothing is going into a positive direction. And yes, there's still a lot of polarization going on, a lot of duality, and the suppression of our powers as human beings, as spiritual beings, by society, by the governments. Obviously, the governments are just tools for doing this, but we know what I'm talking about. There's a central power force that is behind all this, and they're trying their best to suppress us, to suppress our sovereignty, to restrict our freedoms, and to make us feel that we are really powerless and we are really limited. So I think it's super important, as I always stress about this, to use our discernment when it comes to people as well, and to use our ability to decide for ourselves which people are a good vibrational match and a good influence for us and which are not. Because what I can see is that if you are staying long enough in those circles of friends, of co-workers, of family members, or maybe partners, girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, wives that are not supporting your value system, then you will start questioning yourself and what you stand for. And you will start to lose direction, to start to question your decisions and your own truth. That's why it's so important to recognize that the fact that maybe 10 people around you are saying one thing and believing in one thing, and you believe in the opposite of that, it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It doesn't mean that we are so few of us in the world. No, we are all around the world having the same value system, having the same opinions, but we are maybe in the wrong circles. And now the situation is really tricky with this injection, because they make you believe that you are being restricted and limited in certain areas of your life that you used to enjoy if you don't take the injection. And people around you might say that they had to do it because otherwise they are not allowed to travel, they are not allowed to go to parties, they are not allowed to take their children to school, or maybe the corporation that you're working for is trying to convince you to do it, otherwise you might not be allowed to do certain things, you might lose your job, whatever. Each country, each corporation and organization has its own methods of trying to convince you and blackmailing you about not having access to certain things. And they will come up with all sorts of things. They will come up with the shortage of food because there are not enough people in the world that got the injection. They will come up with, I don't know, all sorts of things to try to convince you. And yeah, it's just really our test to stay strong in our powers. And this is our time to decide for ourselves based on our core beliefs, on our value system and belief system, and not based on external sources and what other people are expecting us to do. Because we have this false sense of belonging. The ego has that if we don't do certain things, we will be excluded from certain circles, and that's why we are doing what we are doing. There's really no wrong or right decision, and it's not about that, because everyone has their own motivations why they are doing what they are doing. But the real question is what is right for us to do. We have arrived to crossroads and we can decide which direction we want to continue on. And don't be fooled about the numbers that you are hearing about, how many people did that, because those numbers are not real. And don't be fooled by what is going on around you in your immediate environment, because there are so many of us that have the same belief system. As I said, we are just not concentrated in one place. And the fact that we have real challenges at the moment, both individually and collectively, is because we are closing karmic cycles. We are leaving our karmas behind. And obviously those things have to be dealt with. Otherwise we cannot leave those things behind. So things are really sped up and accelerated and intensified. So it's really important not to be influenced by those external voices, and not only those that are coming from our immediate environment, from people, from our families, but also from idols that we look up to. Because there are some people with influence that are having their own personal experiences and belief system and value system, and the messages that they deliver might not be in alignment with our value system. So it's very important to recognize that and only take information that really resonate with who we are. And sometimes I know that I might receive some hate comments or emails or messages about what I'm saying, because some people don't like that. But I will still stay strong in my beliefs, and I will say what I want to say. Because what would be all this spiritual speech about if I didn't put it in practice, what I'm talking about? And I know some YouTubers out there that they are having millions of subscribers and spiritual YouTube channels. And I heard the other day one of them saying that, oh, I'm not going to talk about this and that, and I'm not going to say this and that because I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Yes, man, you are having your opinion, but you are censoring yourself. You are playing it safe because you are afraid of losing your subscribers, because you know that the opinions are 50-50. So what is your spirituality about and teaching about if you're not leading by example? If you are afraid of expressing yourself as a spiritual teacher, and all you can talk about is how to attract love and how to help people to manifest money and these kind of things. This is not what we are needing right now. We need a higher perspective, in my opinion, and to look at reality and what has been going on for such a long time, and to look at those things and say that we do not want those things any longer. And it's important to know who are our idols and to drop the idea about idols and their opinion on certain things. Okay, I expressed myself. So let's get into the message from the Galactic Federation, and always take everything that I said or leave it. It's really up to you. Use your discernment. So this message is from the 17th of July 2021, not like last time when I put the wrong date and that was such a glitch in the matrix. Okay, so the message from the Galactic Federation of Light. We are respecting your free will in matters of your hearts and in all that is related to your spiritual evolution. The secrets of such awakenings lie in what you are capable of and what you are willing to allow yourself and others around you to create and experience. All of you have a significant and unique role in this awakening process, and we would like to encourage you to go forward fearlessly in your beliefs and values, to go forward with your lives regardless of what challenges you are going through in this very moment. And in order to do that, let go of the need to control outcomes for what you already know, what decisions you have to make, and what you should take in consideration if you want to move forward. And this part will allow you both individually and collectively to awaken those abilities in you that were dormant, and you have the opportunity to take those capabilities forward without being afraid of them. These times are providing you with an opportunity for that, and are requiring you to stand strong in your abilities, not in what others project onto you based on their belief system. Those projections have nothing to do with your core beliefs and what you are on a soul level. Stay firm in those realizations, and you will see how easily you can move forward in this journey of life. The adventures that are waiting for you are based on the reality you want to experience, and for that you have adapted certain beliefs that are supporting the manifestation of that reality. You have chosen your family members before the birth of your physical bodies, and you have agreed with them to take the experiences to the next level by having mutual challenges and projections on each other. When you agree on such levels with other souls, your realities will enforce each other's reality, and that will be the starting point of the process, that which you call self-awakening and self-understanding. You are helping each other. You have gotten away from the understanding of yourself and knowing who you are, and you agreed upon the veil of forgetfulness to take over your soul's wisdom and create fresh perspectives in a reality that is limiting in and of itself. Through that reality, you are learning to have the awareness of self by experiencing the magnitude of the negative and the positive aspects of yourself. What aspects you want to enforce and what reality you want to experience further. The one that is built on fear, on lack, of the projections of the ego mind about you not being enough, not being whole and sufficient, or the reality that is built on understanding of yourself, acceptance and love for what you are and for all the aspects of yourself. Both realities have their own unique and valuable energetic frequencies, and both are serving your development as a soul and as a human being. However, both have their unique and significant consequences, and both have the capability of creating their unique and special reality manifested in matter. You can change your experiences and recreate your realities both individually and collectively. As you are fractals of source energy, you are all creators of this infinite reality on the spectrum of infinite possibilities. And I was asking, how can we create the desired reality for ourselves? How can we activate our DNAs that can help us manifest a loving reality both individually and collectively? And they said, to manifest what you have dreamed about is requiring you to stand in your beliefs and stand in your power. Look with respect at yourself and with respect at others as well. And look at those experiences as the ones that you don't want any longer. Your intention is overwriting what you no longer need to experience, what you no longer need to express from the core of your being. And those intentions will lead you to a road that is wanting you to remain in what you believe in and what continues to serve your best interest. Close down all the informations that are confusing, that are making you question who you are and what you believe in. If certain experiences and individuals are making you question what you are and what you stand for, what your values are and what is your truth on a soul level, those experiences and people aren't the ones that are serving you. People and experiences that are serving you will reinforce what you are and how you interact with the world. They will reflect that. You don't have to compromise those core beliefs for the people that are in alignment with what you are on a soul level. Reach out to those that are allowing you to be in alignment with yourself and with them too. Manifestation and creation of new positive experiences is prompting you to stand in your power, to understand who you are on a very deep level, and as a soul, to be aware of your powers, of your unique nature, as part of an intergalactic species that all have powerful and unique DNA structures. Those structures are being activated at this time based on your free will, based on your choice of the negative and positive experiences that you want to manifest in your life, and aspects of yourself that are the most optimal ones and the ones that are the most in accordance with your core beliefs. Your DNA structures are being activated, intensified, and they are bringing forward certain capabilities in your physical bodies, also in your energetic systems, in your neurological systems, that create experiences based on this ideal frequency that is aligned with your heart's desire, with your heart's frequency. And that is the most powerful structure that can manifest and can co-create the experiences that are the most in alignment with your spiritual evolution, with the unity consciousness, with the consciousness of the heart, and the frequency of understanding, love, unity, and oneness. We are suggesting you to believe that you are capable of such things, but we are not prompting you to say that all those values that different people are representing are not valuable. They are valuable, but the only question for yourself is, what is that is valuable for you? What is that is bringing those experiences to you that you can express your true self with? And who are those people that are also supporting these experiences and the evolution of your spirit selves, of your multidimensional selves, and multifaceted selves that are lying dormant and are waiting to be expressed and actualized. And then I was asking them, how can we activate our DNAs? And they said, connect to yourselves, connect to us. In your dreams, in your meditation, in your spiritual practice, whatever you consider for you the most desirable one, the most ideal one in your evolution. Those are the methods in which you can connect to us. Each and one of you have a unique energetic frequency, and based on that energetic frequency, you are capable of connecting to your being, to your heart. And through that organ and through that energetic central system and portal, you can also connect to us, to your galactic families, to your spirit guides, to your teachers and ascended masters that are showing the way forward to you. Whoever feels the most familiar for you, whoever is activating the feeling of oneness in you and familiarity and the experiences of who you are and being yourself. Whatever teachers you are feeling the most comfortable with and are bringing you the feeling of unconditional love, thoughts of love and unity, those are your guides. Those are your galactic families. Always listen to what is coming from the very core of yourself. Always listen to that inner voice that is telling you that you are safe and letting you know what is that energetic value that you can resonate with. What are those souls that can penetrate to the core of what you are and reflect those beautiful aspects of you back to you? Those are the souls that are your families, and those are the souls that will join you in the creation of oneness. So lovely being, we are here. Never feel alone, never feel abandoned and orphaned, because we are here and we belong to you. We belong to your DNA. We carry each other in our DNAs. Never forget that, and never forget that we are so close whenever you are reaching out to us with your thoughts. You can telepathically communicate with us, and you are doing that without realizing it. Every thought is reinforcing your desire to connect to your galactic families, and we are there. We are different races from different planets, different dimensions, and at the same time we are all one. We are all having each other in our DNAs in some percentages. The gateway is open to you all to connect to that knowledge, to that wisdom that is coming, and it's radiating from you and your DNAs. The knowledge is within you, and feel it every single day, every single moment. And when you feel it, you can connect to it because you are one with it. And with that knowledge and wisdom and that powerful multidimensional facets of you, you can create anything that you want. But you just allow yourself and do not believe in those external and negatively polarized voices that are telling you that you are not powerful enough. Do not believe in those voices that are telling you that you are limited, that you are not allowed to do certain things. You are, by the very nature of your being, allowed to do anything you want, because you are limitless and you are part of the infinite creation itself. So you can create infinitely and unlimitedly whatever your hearts are desiring. We are the Galactic Federation of Light, and we want to encourage you to connect to that power that is limitless in you and that has been dormant for such a long time. Connect to it and call it forward. Call it forward for the creation of this new universe. Not only your planet, not only your galaxy, but the whole universe is currently being restructured, reorganized, and reinvented. And you are part of that creation. You are part of that evolution. We are all part of it together. Feel that in your core, because you know that is true. You know that because that's why you are here. That's why you have volunteered to come here. And from this very limited perception that your dimension is allowing you to have, you are creating that reality together with us. How courageous and how powerful you are to volunteer to such mission. The mission is being completed every single day, every single moment that passing by. Know that. Do not be discouraged of external voices. Some races, some species, some individuals are not having your best interests. They don't want you to connect to your powers. They want you to connect to that diminished part of yourself that is feeling lonely, that is feeling lost. That is not what you are on a core level. That is just an aspect of yourself that is needing to be healed now, craving to be loved and integrated. And there's that aspect of yourself, the true nature of you, that is powerful and capable of creating anything. That part of yourself is calling the experiences forward. It is time for it, beautiful soul. It is time for an evolution based on unity and love. That's the evolution that you need. You have passed the evolution of playing out the darkness. It's time for playing out the light, what you are, a divine, pure essence of love. We leave you now, and we are here whenever we are needed. The information is open to everyone, and the access is granted to all of you. Okay, that was today's message from the Galactic Federation of Light. Quite a long message. And really the main message of this channeling was to stand in our powers. That is the key of manifesting a reality, creating a reality that is limitless, that is based on unity, love, understanding, and oneness. And because we are so powerful and we are co-creators and multidimensional beings, and we are being assisted by our galactic families, we are a threat to those individuals that don't want us to ascend and to awaken. And their biggest agenda is to make us believe that we don't have any powers, that we cannot have freedom, because whenever we start to feel free, there are some real dangers that are awaiting around the corner. And that danger is either a virus, or there are diseases, or shortage of food. There's always something that is around the corner which they are using to threaten us and to monger fear. Because this is what is going on. As much as I would like to talk about rainbows and unicorns and just ascending to the fifth dimension, this is what is going on, and we have to see that, we have to acknowledge that, and we have to choose something else over that. And whenever you feel like you are losing direction because of all those external voices around you, and whenever you feel confused, always connect to yourself. Go to nature, go outside and spend some time alone. Detach from people, detach from the situation that you are in, and see things from the outside, from a higher perspective. And so you can come back to yourself and to what you are. You know, we have a tendency to limit ourselves just by using certain excuses. Like, for example, now that we are not allowed to travel to certain places. Yes, but there's still nature around you. That is not cancelled. Conversations with people that you feel connected to is not cancelled. Your creativity is not cancelled. You can practice it. You can do things from your homes. You can do things that make your heart sing and activate that creative power within you. So yeah, so many times I feel like I'm so overwhelmed by the information that is coming from social media and different sources, or from my families, or from different opinions around me. And I always connect to myself. It's so easy to lose direction and to lose what we are and to lose our truth. So it's really important to detach from these influences. These are challenging times, but we are leaving an era behind that no longer works, and we are anchoring in the new earth. And good things are ahead, even if it's not so evident sometimes. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I really hope that the message could resonate with you. If it did, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Feel free also to share this message with other people that can resonate with it. And really, if there's anything that you would like me to ask the Galactic Federation about, let me know in the comments. I would be happy to do so. Happy to hear about your suggestions. Have a lovely day, have a lovely week, and I really cannot wait to see you all in my next video. Kisses to you all. Bye!